Howdy and welcome back. This is Ethelred, the worst Civ player on YouTube, demonstrating how I am the worstest by being the worst. And that means losing troops for no dang good reason at all. This is a very simple combat here. And I definitely have the numerical superiority, as well as a technological superiority. Well, I don't really have a tech superiority. But, yeah. So, this pikeman's dead, as I don't see any place I can move him, and I'm sure Viborg will attack him. So, I'm going to make a desperation move here with the scout, in hope that either Viborg destroys the scout and leaves the pikeman, or destroys the pikeman and leaves the scout, and maybe then I can capture the city with the pikeman. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay, so that said, I've already lost a horseman or a knight, and I hate this game so much sometimes. Alright, but with all of that said, I am going to kill Viborg. Die. Oh yeah! I'm puppeting you, and you I will kill and retreat. And can I get somebody up here? Yeah, I can. Now, can I focus fire on you a little bit? And now, can I kill you? No, but I can really, really make you feel bad. Okay, so that was awful. I really hated the cost of that, but the cost is paid, and I'm going to try to move on with my life and not look back. Alright, so that traumatizing city capture behind us. We're working on the World's Fair. It's 1465. I'm doing history every 10 years right now, so in 1470 we'll have something to talk about. We do get promotions out of all of that suffering, which is good. Do I use all of my movement crossing? Can I kill you and retreat? Yeah, great. So, I kind of want to rotate troops right now and promote, and yeah, we're just going to promote and heal and things like that for a little while. That was extremely frustrating, just all around. There was nothing good about that. Promote. And we just built a camp here. I think we're going to do a farm here, and then I think we're going to keep Roskilde. Yeah, we're going to keep it. We're going to keep it as a puppet. So, heal up my pretties. We'll fall back because I see that musketman being able to kill an archer. Okay, my scout will heal, and the cannon will fortify. I definitely have enough siege weapons, don't I? I do definitely have siege weapons. This is truth. Much truth to that. What I am distinctly lacking on is any kind of real cavalry. Melee units. Alright, where's this? Okay, fine. How far on the World's Fair? 17%. And now we start promoting. How did I become so unhappy? Who did I lose? Dies from Pedro ended. Why?
Hola?
Give me your spices. Thank you. Alright, so 0 happiness is not a great place to be. Let's see if there's somebody else we can trade with.
Os dias.
No.
Oh.
I kind of feel like there's not.
今天怎么样?
Last one, Monty. Oh, you got oranges we can trade. Thank you. All right, I feel much better about 4 happiness. And that means that we got so many promotions to do. I lack the necessary funds. I need 1 horse to upgrade. Oh, he'll upgrade into a lancer. Screw that, we'll keep him a pikeman. Yeah. Alright, so, and here, we need 1 horses to upgrade the unit. I've got that. I just lack the funds, 320. Okay. So 320 there. These trebuchets will upgrade. Okay. And we'll make some more farms for Poltavka. I'm just trying to find a way to get this unit back home. I'm not trying to do the sun, the moon, and the stars, you know. So, I think at this point we're really just in a holding pattern trying to... Oh, wow. That's why I lost the dies. I gotcha. Well, I don't need that anymore, actually. I'm good. So, I think you just lost 9 gold per turn. That's good. I'm glad to have even trades of luxuries back. I need to get my pikemen back up here to Kalpang so I can move on the next step. Policy, great. We're going to do secularism. Okay, people are happy. There's freaking barbs down there someplace. So I'll have to go check over here for barbs. Enemies near, that's been killed. Great, and the citrus made people happy. So, it's, you know, I'm not going to spend enough time. I'm not going to spend the time it takes to upgrade everyone into Cossacks right now. I feel like I'm going to get the pikemen up here, and we're just going to kill. Yeah, actually, I think that's what we're going to do. So that means let's rearrange some people. And we will press the war against Kalpang. Hopefully that barb has been dealt with by Egypt, and we'll be able to bring the scout home. Oh, 1480, things have happened. Pedro's in the industrial era. Let's check our history here. Alright. Basil II. When we left off, he had just expanded the Grand Duchy of Moscow to include territories previously under the control of Suzdal and Novgorod and a couple of other places. Well, when he died, Ivan III, who's also called Ivan the Great, took the throne. And that guy, he's called the Great because he tripled the size of Muscovy. What do we want here in Samaria? Let's do, well, you know what, actually? I think I know what. We're going to do a musketman. No, 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 all wrong. That's so wrong. I have a place to build units now. We'll go ahead and build a mint. Yeah, we'll build a mint. And speaking of having some place to build units, yeah, that's Poltavka. And I'm going to go ahead and build a unit. We'll build my musketman. Alright, so farm for Poltavka, so they've got more food. We are 26% done. I wonder how I'm coming along in relation to everybody else. Wow, look at the units. There are units now. And we can shoot none of them because that's just our luck. I'm not liking it. I'm seeing that my horses, my cavalry are not being able to be used as mounted units because of all these forests, and that they've got a crossbowman back there which is going to be firing on my units like nobody's business. No, I really don't like this situation. Alright, well, be that as it may. I mean, the forests are just killing me. Well, you know what? If the forests are killing me, well, he'll be able to fire onto this guy right here. I should actually have him pull back. That unit, I wouldn't be surprised if it dies next turn, actually. I have so much hate for this game. I mean, the amount of hate that I have in my breast, it's searing with fury for this miserable, insufferable game. Can I just kill you with a crossbow? Or with a trebuchet? Thanks. Yeah. So much for the Cossacks. They are no good in the woods. Alright, so what else happened? Yeah, Ivan III, the Great, triples the lands of Moscow. And that meant that Novgorod entirely ceased to be. It no longer had even small elements of its previous duchy left. It was completely absorbed into Moscow. So was Rostov, Tver, Vyatka, a bunch of others, all absorbed into Moscow by Ivan III. And by 1490, having a small empire, Moscow became generally more autocratic under Ivan III. And culture and religion and all other forms of cultural advancement kind of dwindled as the state kind of focused on just more troops, more weapons, more killing, etc. So I'm not even getting any nice cities out of this, which is what's so galling. Next. Just gonna take Kaopeng and then probably build some musketmen. Probably. World's Fair update. Oh good, I'd like to see this. Show it to me. 33% done. Well, that's just freaking fantabulous. So what's the order of battle going to be here? It's going to be that I can't afford to upgrade another knight into a Cossack, and I'm going to have a Cossack come here, and a knight come here, and I'm going to have then a cannon here and a cannon here. If I can bring a cannon up here, that would be helpful. Yep, and we'll just surround Kaopeng and see if we can hit it all at once with a bunch of siege units. Well, we finally got to the sea. He's offering me 9... No, screw you. I'll make a peace deal with him after I've got Kaopeng. Maybe. Maybe. Actually, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just keep the heat on. Well, hey, look at it this way. He's killing my units, but at least I'm not... my economy is improving because I'm not paying so much in unit rankings. I mean, I've got to find some silver lining to this cloud here. Alright. I think I'm gonna go get me another farm here. So this means now I've again got extra resources. Ivory and silk. I've got tradable ones of both of those.
Hola.
And maybe you'd be interested in, yeah, trade like
Estou
this.
ouvindo.
Thank you. Hallelujah. Finally embarked that guy. This is going to be a whole hell of a lot of siege units brought against one city at once, with only a little stinking pikeman to come running in and seal the job. Which, I note the presence of a marsh here, so I think what I'm going to do is try to get my pikemen up here and have them come across the north. So, yeah. Let's see now. This guy, yeah, have I got this figured out here? So I'm gonna have I'll bring a Cossack here. That's right here. And then immediately have cannons fill these two spots here. That'll be this cannon and this cannon if I can arrange. This cannon will come right here. And this guy will be up here. Yep. And yeah, actually I think that city will go down real easily. Hallelujah, we finished the Colosseum. I can't express my joy. Let's build a watermill. You know, as soon as this World's Fair is done, and I'm going to be so excited when it is done, then we got a bunch of wonders that I'm looking forward to building. So I'm going to bring this unit home because I'm not finding any barbs down there, and I'm not going to keep looking. Okay. The enemy gets a vote. What's he going to do? Pedro II is definitely making headway. And he's over on the far side of the world, so it's not like there's easy things I can do about that. Are we almost ready to do things now? Things and stuff? I think we are almost ready to do things and stuff now. Yeah. So here we go. Yep. Things and stuff have been badly done. So I think now we're going to, yep, get pounded by city and by that pikeman and whatnot. Actually, I've got so many siege units, I guess I don't even mind if I lose a siege unit. So we'll set this guy up. And he will fire. And he will fire. Oh, you... I was trying to click on this guy. Ah, it's so frustrating. Yeah. That was a really unfortunate click. That was so frustratingly bad. My pikeman was right where I wanted him, and I go to click on this trebuchet, and the map jumps, and then the game sees a click on some part of the map I want. Oh, frickin'. And I've been, yeah, created great work.
Oedipus knew the fact.
I'll have to just... I really like to pop riders when I'm not doing a culture victory, because I'm very impatient about about getting social policies, but I know it's not in my long-term interests.
تعال دعنا نتاجر.
So at this point, everything's kind of screwed up because my pikeman is in the wrong place, and now he's zona controlled. I really hate the fact that the map jumps around when I don't want it to move. What am I going to do here? This is a good promotion. We've got Drill 3, Charge, Formation, or Medic. This is a good promotion. I'm almost feeling like Charge. But I'll take Drill 3 because I think that will enable me to get things like logistics. So we fire on Kampang. We'll just leave these guys about like so. I'm actually using this trebuchet as a distraction. I'm hoping that this crossbowman will fire on my trebuchet rather than on my pikeman. Alright, so nice that we got a mint done. Let's go ahead and do a market and start just milking money out of that city. Okay. Gonna build some food production for Poltavka. And it's nice that replacement units are coming online because we're gonna need them. Okay, 1520. Let's see here. Oh yes, that's right. And Moscow becomes rather autocratic. At this point, the boyars were no longer even in... They used to have a big say in foreign affairs. And remember, the boyars are the nobility. But Ivan the Great has sidelined them, saying, I am the central authority. And you guys don't have nearly as much power as you used to. So just eat it because I am great and powerful, and you are no longer the voice that you used to be. By 1510, Ivan the Third passed away, and his son Basil the Third replaced him. And this guy, he annexed a couple of places, he consolidated a couple of things, he opened up diplomatic relations with the Safavids. I don't know if you remember from the Babylonian playthrough, but that was one of the incarnations of the Iranians. The Safavids, they wanted at this point a Russian-Iranian alliance against the Ottoman Turks. Because I don't know if you remember from the Babylonian playthrough, but the Safavids and the Ottomans fought forever, especially over Baghdad and the Iraq territories. So, but I don't think that Moscow got involved. They were kind of, they were flirting with it, but they never went all in. So that catches us up in history. And we get a couple of promotions here because Poltavka is awesome. And we will bring this unit up at least as far as Roskilde. And now we are in a really aggravating situation because this crossbowman is exactly where I don't want him. So, and I don't think I can take this city with a... Oh, I can! I didn't know we could do that. I could have done that with Viborg. Very nice. So, hey, guess what this means, dudes? You, Mr. Crossbowman and Pikeman, you are up a certain creek, and I note the distinct lack of a paddle. So, yeah. Nice. Killed a Korean spy. We'll let your transgression slide. Zmeya got promoted. And Poltavka is going to build the Brandenburg Gate now. We're still putting some time into the World's Fair, but admittedly not as much as we had been. What do we got now? I guess since we're going to keep Roskilde, we'll start working on tile improvements there. Alright, so I see one of the things that we're going to do now as building Cossacks. 1530, I forgive you. Yeah. 1530. Oh yeah, this is cute. Basil III was not able to have an heir with his wife. So he defied the Orthodox Church, and he defied the boyars, and he found himself a pretty little Serbian princess who was Catholic, and married her. So this upset everybody. The church was furious that he was taking a second wife, a Catholic no less, not even a good Orthodox girl. And the boyars were upset because this was so inappropriate. But apparently, Basil III was really smitten with this lady. I mean, actually smitten. He even trimmed his beard to try to look younger for her. She did give birth to an heir, and Basil III died right afterwards. And that meant that this baby of an heir was suddenly the heir to everything. And that guy was named Ivan. So we already had Ivan III. What does that make this guy? That makes this guy Ivan IV, who's also known as Ivan the Terrible. So I'm going to end the episode now because I want to go read up on Ivan the Terrible and really know my material with him before we go any further with Ivan the Terrible. All I'm going to say is that by 1550, so I'll be a little bit ahead, Ivan, as a child, spent his youth getting bullied by the children of the boyars. Where he was growing up, in the environment he was growing up, the boyars' kids that played with him were always picking on him and making him miserable. And that, I guess, fueled maybe a sense of, I don't know, low self-esteem or something unhealthy, that's for sure, because he didn't turn out so good. Alright, so thank you very much for listening. If you liked it, please click like, and then go click the subscribe button to get more episodes where you can watch Ethelred lose half his army in taking 2 cities. Thank you very much. Have a good day.